What up, y'all? This is your boy, Mr. Downtown Raymo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report for Wednesday, July 2nd, 2014, delivering some of the major stories going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook and Twitter, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Mello, that's RAYMELO, and on Twitter @The Enter Report. Man vs. Food star Adam Richman has seen his new series, Man Finds Food, postponed indefinitely after he sent abusive comments during an argument on Instagram. The furor began when Richman posted an Instagram photo with the caption, "Had ordered this suit from a Seville Row tailor over a year ago. Think I'm going to need to take it in a little." He added the hashtag @thinspiration. One Instagram user criticized him for using the tag, saying it, quote, glorifies negative media self-imagery that being thin is better as opposed to any other body style. The term can be used on social medias and blogs to celebrate unnecessary and unhealthy weight loss. Richman responded by writing the abbreviation DILLIGAF, which means does it look like I give a fuck. To other critics, he wrote, "Oh, eat a bag of shit, dummy. No apology is coming. If it inspires someone to attain a healthier, thinner body, then that's what it's meant to do. Only fuck up, it seems, was your dad's choice to go on without a condom. And, quote, grab a razor blade and draw a bath. I doubt anyone will miss you," end quote, which is pretty harsh to say the least. The comments have been since deleted, as have Richman's subsequent apologies, where he wrote, "I responded to the internet hate recently with vile words directed at those hating me. I am sorry. I should have known better and will do better." Now the Travel Channel, which was due to air his new show, has postponed the airing of his new show. The network has not commented on its reasons for the decision, instead stating simply, Travel Channel is postponing the July 2nd series premiere of Man Finds Food. Richman made another public apology, issuing a statement to ABC News. He said, quote, "I've long struggled with my body image and have worked very hard to achieve a healthy weight. I'm incredibly sorry to everyone I've hurt," end quote. Comedian Katt Williams is in trouble again. He goes nuts on someone at the Comedy Store in West Hollywood Tuesday night, triggering a 911 emergency that ended with deputies racing to the scene with guns drawn. Eyewitnesses told TMZ Katt was inside the club when a heckler started talking smack about the comedian's height and race. TMZ was told Katt was not on stage, he was milling around. An eyewitness said he went crazy, threatening the heckler with a gun. At that point, someone called 911, reporting a man with a gun at the Comedy Store, and 6 cop cars raced to the Sunset Strip. Deputies pointed shotguns and beanbag guns at the club as they prepared for a confrontation. Turns out Katt had already left. So far, no arrest warrant has been issued for Katt Williams. Cops told TMZ they're still investigating. NFL Hall of Famer Warren Sapp is in a controversy today. He admits he stiffed a waitress at a Florida sports bar Tuesday, saying the reason he left her no tip was because she was terrible at her job. The waitress at Upper Deck Ale and Sports Grill in the Miami area struck first yesterday, posting a copy of Warren's credit card receipt where he specifically wrote a big fat 0 in the tip spot. He also wrote a note, "Boys don't tip." For the record, Warren had ordered a soup, chicken wings, a sandwich, and a bucket of Heineken, totaling $69.39. Now, Warren is defending his non-tipping action, saying the waitress kept calling Warren and his crew boys, a term that pissed him off, so, quote, the tip fit, end quote. Sapp also said he went to the bar to watch the U.S. in the World Cup, but left before it started because it was horrible and the service was the worst, end quote. In a related note, Sapp filed for bankruptcy in 2012, and his Nike shoe collection was auctioned off in 2013, and he never paid Rick Ross after losing a $100,000 bet he made on the Super Bowl. A scary incident involving Good Morning American host and NFL legend Michael Strahan. A homeless man went to ABC Studios in New York Tuesday with a knife to threaten to kill Michael Strahan, NYPD officials confirmed to TMZ. Andre Johnson appeared Tuesday morning at the Times Square studio where Good Morning America shot. The 25-year-old man showed up at around 8 a.m. when the cast often walks out onto the sidewalk set to interact with onlookers. Police say Johnson got into an argument with security, pulled a knife, and said he was there to kill Strahan, who makes appearances on GMA in addition to hosting Live with Kelly and Michael. A cop working security then subdued Johnson and secured the knife. The New York Post, which broke the story, said the man was charged with felony attempted assault as well as menacing and criminal possession of a weapon. It appears he's being held without bail. TMZ caught up with Strahan's fiancée, Nicole Murphy, at LAX to talk about the incident and she commented that he is doing fine. A new lawsuit has been filed against a Christian hip-hop singer who claims that Katy Perry stole his song. Katy Perry blatantly stole a song from a Christian hip-hop singer and then tarnished it with witchcraft, paganism, and black magic. At least that's what the claim in the new lawsuit states. According to the suit obtained by TMZ, Perry's hit song Dark Horse is a rip-off of an award-winning Christian gospel song called Joyful Noise, which was released 5 years before Perry's track. The suit was filed by an artist known as Flame along with other singers. They say Perry not only hijacked their religious music, she also destroyed their reputation in the Christian music world because they are now associated with the anti-Christian witchcraft and imagery that appeared in the Dark Horse music video. They're suing for damages and want Perry to stop using any form of their music, end quote. This will mark the 10th anniversary of the release of one of the greatest romantic movies of the millennium, The Notebook. However, more details from The Notebook have come out as the beloved film celebrates its 10-year anniversary. Director Nick Cassavettes shed some light on what really happened on the set of the film adaptation of Nicholas Sparks' novel in a new interview with VH1. Though the film star Rachel McAdams and Ryan Gosling played on-screen lovers and later went on to date for about 2 years, Cassavetes revealed that on The Notebook set they were often at odds. The director told VH1, "Maybe I'm not supposed to tell this story, but they were really not getting along one day on set, really not." He also adds, "And Ryan came to me and there's 150 people standing in this big scene, and he says, 'Nick, come here.' And he's doing a scene with Rachel, and he says, 'Would you take her out of here and bring in another actress to read off camera with me?' I said, 'What?' He says, I can't do it with her. I'm just not getting anything from this." End quote. With the tension at a peak, Cassavetes helped the pair work out their issues so the show could go on. He recalled, "We went into a room with the producer. They started screaming and yelling at each other. I walked out. At that point, I was smoking cigarettes. I smoked a cigarette, and everybody came out like, 'All right, let's do this.' And it got better after that. They had it out. I think Ryan respected her for standing up to her character, and Rachel was happy to get that out in the open. The rest of the movie wasn't smooth sailing, but it was smoother sailing." End quote. The fiery tension went on to make for electric on-screen chemistry, and the pair dated from 2005 to 2007 with a brief reunion in 2008. In 2007, Gosling told GQ magazine, he, quote, "God bless The Notebook. It introduced me to one of the great loves of my life, but people do Rachel and me a disservice by assuming we were anything like the people in that movie. Rachel and my love story is a hell of a lot more than romantic than what it was." Although USA lost over Belgium, America's lost ESPN's game, at least in the short term. Team USA's 2-1 defeat at the hands of Belgium, which eliminated the country from the World Cup tournament, is ESPN's top-rated game ever. It is in the third time out of the 4 American games since mid-June that the self-proclaimed worldwide leader in sports can make that claim. The loss in extra time averaged a network record 9.6 overnight rating. ESPN's television coverage peaked from 5:45 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with a 14.1 rating. ESPN's coverage posted a 5% increase over a Saturday afternoon telecast of the United States loss to Ghana in the 2010 World Cup round of 16, a 9.1 rating on ABC. Including Tuesday's numbers, ESPN has posted its 6th highest meter market ratings for the Men's World Cup this year. The number 1 was New York with 15 points rating. Number 2, Hartford, New Haven with 13.2 rating. Washington, D.C. had a 12.8 rating. Richmond, Virginia had a 12.3 rating. Number 5, Boston had 12.2 rating. West Palm Beach had a 12-point rating. Baltimore had an 11.4 rating. Cincinnati also had an 11.4 rating. San Diego had an 11-point rating, and Columbus, Ohio, Norfolk, Virginia, and Orlando each tied with 10.8-point rating. This was attributed to the performance of goalie Tim Howard against Belgium. In his 104th cap, Howard single-handedly kept the United States in the match until the end of their memorable 2-1 loss with the World Cup record 16 saves. It is the most in the tournament since 1966 when they started keeping records. Howard said in the match immediate aftermath, "That's my job." That's what I signed up to do. It's part of it, and these big games against top-quality competition, the levy is going to break at some point if we continue that. Hats off to Belgium. They were fantastic. Oddly enough, when you're in the game, you really don't think about that. You kind of fix the problem, and you think you can do it. End quote. Reading Rainbow has closed its very successful Kickstarter project, which saw it bring a record number of backers. After a magnificent start that saw the Reading Rainbow Kickstarter project hit its goal of $1 million in less than 24 hours, the influx of donations slowed as they do with all the projects. That didn't stop host LeVar Burton from setting a much higher stretch goal of $5 million, however. Things were starting to look iffy, but then Seth MacFarlane, the co-creator of Family Guy, stepped in and said he would match every dollar from $4 million to $5 million. As Reading Rainbow entered the top 5 projects of all time, the fourth in front of it also got in with Pebble donating limited edition watches. Ayua came in with an exclusive color option for its console, and the Pono music player donated 15 signature editions, and the Veronica Mars movie cast agreed to do a live event for the backers. The project took on a real life of its own in the final hours, and it paid off. The project surpassed its $5 million stretch goal and closed out with $5,408,145. With the additional $1 million from McFarlane, that brought the total to $6,408,145. While it may not have been the most successful Kickstarter project based on the total amount raised, it was the most successful in the number of unique backers, ending its month-long run with 105,850 backers. It was an ambitious project, to say the least. One has to wonder if its success can be chalked up to nostalgia, a desire to help teach more kids to read, or folks who just want some really cool rewards. It was more than likely a mixture of all three, but all that matters is the end result. Singer Jewel and her husband, rodeo star Ty Murray, are deciding to divorce after 6 years of marriage, but she's doing it so sweetly it almost makes Gwyneth Paltrow look bitchy. Jewel just made the announcement on her blog, but says they're parting as friends who are devoted to their son Case, who turns 3 this month. In her post, Jewel says she and Ty have been engaged in a difficult but thoughtful and tender undoing of ourselves, end quote, and says they're taking apart their relationship stitch by stitch and releasing each other with love. It's unclear if Jewel actually filed divorce papers yet. According to TMZ, Beyonce sent Jay-Z and the rest of the world a not-so-subtle signal during her concert Saturday night, strongly imitating Holo was unfaithful to her. Beyonce was performing her song Resentment, all about being lied to and cheated on, and she tweaked a few words to make the whole thing sound super personal. She tweaked the lyric, "Been riding with you for 6 years," and changed it to 12 years. Not coincidentally, she's been with Jay-Z for 12 years. Then she changed the line, "Like I couldn't do it for you like your mistress could," to "Like I couldn't do it for you like that whack bitch could." Not clearly why the change to whack bitch, but the sentiment was clear, being with someone for 12 years who was cheating on you. The crowd got the message and roared. Rumors about possible infidelity have surrounded the couple since TMZ posted the infamous Solange elevator fight video. It certainly could explain why she was angry. Singer Robin Thicke, who made very public apologies at the Billboard Music Awards and the BET Awards this year, was on Ebro in the Morning Tuesday on New York's Hot 97 when he said he's been persona non grata with Paula Patton for months now. He hasn't seen her in that time period. The sources connected to the ex-couple tells us that's not entirely true. He and Paula have literally seen each other several times, particularly when they hand off their son for visits. And as your entertainment report for Wednesday, July 2nd, 2014, I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Mello. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some of the major stories going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook and Twitter, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Mello, that's RAYMELO, and on Twitter @The Enter Report. See you again tomorrow. Bye.